Hey guys and gals, Homestead Prepper, and this video is about the DHS. Congress, has just extended funding for the next 7 days, and I'm going to make a prediction that they're going to go ahead and give them the full funding here very shortly, and that's over $60 billion a year. And there's a fight in there about funding DHS and immigration, so a lot of y'all are probably saying, well, I don't really understand what all this is all about. Well, let's look here. The Department of Homeland Security is responsible for ensuring the safety and security of the United States from both man-made and natural disasters. DHS is largely focused on federal preparations to deal with terrorism. I'm going to stop there and add billions of rounds of hollow point ammunition and targets of pregnant women and children to shoot at for practice. Now, those are facts, guys. You can go look them up. So, while managing other duties related to border security, customs, and emergency management, among others. Okay, border security. Okay, so people in Congress are saying, well, if we don't fund DHS, then that makes Obama's illegal immigration law null and de facto. Well, guys, have y'all heard or seen any DHS agents go down there securing our borders? I haven't seen it. So, funding them or not funding them, I don't see where it makes a difference. It's all a screw job. And guys, I don't have anything against immigration over here if you do it legally. I think this is the greatest country in the world, and I think people should have an opportunity to come over here, like I said, legally. Unfortunately, the country right now is run by a bunch of idiots and whores. That's what's going on. Obama was asked, I heard this on the radio the other day, that if his agents didn't follow his rule, what would happen? He said there would be consequences. So if you follow his illegal orders, you're okay. If you do legal, then there'll be some type of consequences. So our constitutional lawyer, professor, president has circumvented the law, so to speak, and nobody in Congress, well, very few people are saying anything about it, but nobody is going to indict him or call him out on it, because I think the majority of everybody in Congress are whores and prostitutes who work for the golden rule, and that is he with the gold rule. So they're not working for us, guys. They're working for the money people. And Boehner is a definite prostitute. I think back in '95 he was passing checks out from the oil companies to get people to vote pro-oil and stuff like that, and that was in '95, so it's 20 years ago. You know what, guys? Leopards do not change their spots, so don't count on Boehner giving it to you straight. He works for Obama, and Boehner, like I said, he'll well, I don't want to be crude here, but he will go along with anything that the money people tell him to do. He's not concerned about us. So a lot of y'all are saying, well, why is Obama doing this? Well, in case you didn't know, a law can only be changed if a bill is presented in Congress and the Senate and they pass it, both houses pass it, and then the president can either sign it into law or veto it. And Obama's not doing that. He's just completely going around it, and nobody is really doing anything. And this is just a distraction here, guys. This is just really a joke, what's going on here. And I know a lot of y'all are saying, well, why is Obama so hell-bent on legalizing these immigrants? Well, Bush wanted to do it too. And I think it's just a political thing. Whoever legalizes the immigrants gets their votes, so they've got a bunch of new voters who will go along with Obama and vote liberal, communist, socialist, whatever, just like Obama is going to vote in the next election. The downside of it is if you bring a bunch of illegal people over here, or a lot of extra people over here, there's going to be a big competition in jobs, and people who work for cheap are going to get the jobs, and the people who can't get a job are going to fall on government assistance, and I think that's part of the communist takeover, socialist takeover here we're seeing in the United States. They want you to become dependent on them, and then once you become dependent, you'll go along with whatever they say. So, guys, that's just, like I said, my opinion. I'd love to hear your opinions or your input on this, and this is the Homestead Prepper out.